Go ahead.
My name is Gilbert Aguilera. I'm 50-something years old, and I don't have no Academy Awards or nothing like this, but, I've been in the show business off and on for about 10, 15 years, something like that.
Okay.
Done commercials, got a couple of nice national spots, some indie movies. I'm always a drug dealer type of guy, a pirate, just a nasty kind of guy, which actually it's not really hard for me to play that because that's kind of like what I am. It's easier for me just to, be natural because I'm really like a nasty kind of guy, you know what I mean? Wear the same clothes for 2 weeks at a time, never use a napkin, you know what I mean? I'm an old schooler, I mean way old. Got a history back, bikers back in the 60s. Was never a Hell's Angel, but a lot of my good friends were. I was invited into the club, but at the time I was married with a baby, and it just didn't work out for me. I was in jail enough as it was, and I just couldn't do no more time at the time. But I ended up going to jail anyway, so I probably should have gotten my patch, you know what I mean? Because I ended up doing 3 terms when it was all said and done, and that was through the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. And now it's just 210 almost. So anyway, here I am. I'm good.
Well, very good. I'm going to go through some questions for you.
All right.
Have you ever been to an MMA fight?
Yeah, I have been. Yeah.
Which fights have you happened to be at?
I don't remember. I was drunk, but I was there back in the back. I was in the back.
Okay. What made you want to follow the MMA fights?
MMA fights, I don't know. I just like the violence, It's a rush getting back in there, being involved right, not involved, right, directly involved, but being there when a fight breaks out. It's a lot of fun. That's why, I have a lot of experience in pro wrestling too. So, 'cause my son's a pro wrestler, and me and him has been through a lot. In Tijuana, over there fighting with them damn fools, Mexicali, all through Mexico border towns. When he first started out, wow, it was crazy. Puerto Rico, as you know, he's been to Puerto Rico quite a bit.
Right.
So he's crazy, man. He gets in the ring, he gets nuts. He gets nervous.
On MMA, who's been your favorite fighter in MMA and why?
Oh hell, I don't know. Shamrock.
And why?
Wrestler. He's got a wrestling background. Started out wrestling. I like him. I like all the wrestlers. Because, that's where I come from, pro wrestling background,
What's your memorable fight you've ever seen?
I haven't seen too many that impressed me, but I don't know. Mark Kerr, you remember him? Shoot fighter from back. He was vicious, man, a guy.
Okay. Now, if someone says to you, it seems barbaric to me, how would you answer the charge and would you give it a chance?
You got to whatever it takes to get over. You know what I mean? Barbaric or not, it's just how it is. If you don't like that kind of thing, then you got to get down the ramp because that's how things are.
What is it about sports beyond athletics that impress you, that interests you?
Being competitive. I like that the competitive thing. Who's willing to go, the extra. To me, that's the guy that gets, bears all the fruit.
What do you think a warrior is?
Yeah, they're badasses, man. I totally respect anybody that trains and puts out the work, and it's hard, man, to get in the gym every day, and put the work in, the road work, all that's so hard. And if you're willing to do that, man, you need to get paid.
Very good. Now, last question for you: Are you Mexican descent?
Yeah. Yeah, they call me El Cholo Viejo de Chihuahua. I'm El Jefe. That's my stage name from pro wrestling. That's a lot of people around here know me as that. They don't even know I have a real name. People call me Jefe, El Jefe, Jefe. I go everywhere. Yesterday I was at a car show in Orange County. I went over there, man. I couldn't get 10 feet. People were rushing me all over the place. Not that I'm famous or nothing, but, people just know me. El Jefe. No one knows my real name. Basically, I don't use it.
Very good. Very good. Now, give us your name again and give us your character.
Gilbert Aguilera. That's me. Yeah.
So go ahead when you're ready.
Okay, the first line here, hey, ¿traes el dinero? And then, that means, you know, you have the money, and then, hey, llévalo para arriba, entráncalo, llévalo. Okay, that means, you know, whatever. Okay. Ajá, ese cabrón pinche gringo está bien malito. And then, y lo agarraron después de un pleito en el Hermosillo y luego lo chingó un pinche como unos 6 policías. Luego el cabrón madre. Y luego lo llevaron para arriba, lo echaron al cabrón pinche hoyo. Está bien mal, cabrón. Y luego llévalo para arriba y dalo al cabrón perros, cabrón. Hey, este cabrón chingó a los más malillos. Y luego lo llevaron para arriba. Está bien tuercido. That's it.
Now, can you do it for me in English?
Cabrón. In English?
In English.
Okay. Hey, got the money? Take him up to the cage. Cabrón, hey man, that's the baddest white boy that you're gonna see. He got picked up in Hermosillo. He kicked the shit out of 6 cops, man. Hey, they shipped him on, beat the fuck out of 6 cops. They couldn't get a name out of him. So they threw him in the dungeon because he wouldn't talk, huh? He said, okay, put him out there with the other ones. And he's like Grecio's lamb among the wolves, eh? He took down the baddest cabrones allá in the yard, and then they put him in the cage, man. Huh? That's it. Yeah.
Now, split your name one more time for us.
Joe Aguilera.